Right, we've come to one of our local woodlands again.
That's just on my doorstep, really, but half a mile from where I live. But how long has it since we come here?
It's at least a couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks. No.
So it should be good now because we have started finding, so hopefully we'll search this from top to bottom.
We should. we need to give up if we're doing.
We've got to find a couple in here now.
We've got to find at least a couple, but last time we were in there was like kids on a bike track.
There was a load of people on that.
So we had to sort of give up, we couldn't video on it.
It's been quiet here though.
Aye, definitely quieter. Windier, but quieter. We're gonna like get into the wood and like go off the path.
I guess normally we're just wiping the paths and looking the sides of them and try and search them through, you know.
We're gonna like go through all the brambles and all that sort of stuff, just having a good look. Right, we've only just torn the camera off, whacked in.
We've only been wiping a minute.
Aye.
Second blue tits of the air.
Aye. To put a foot off the ground, it's a hard one to see.
Probably not even a foot off the ground, it's probably even 10 inches. You might not be able to see it, because... And like I say, they'll never fly it, I always just sit tight and...
Aye. But it's in there, and there is a nest in there.
Sit tight on it, Start listening in a minute.
Blast with the camera.
There must be a calmer one, this one. I will leave it because of this, you know.
You can see the bits of nest material there. It's definitely sitting in there. It's a shame. If the sun had been shining, we would have seen in there brilliantly.
This one will be a good one now. We'll come back when it's feeding, when the chicks are big. You set the camera just there, I just put it in here somewhere.
Aye.
And the GoPro will get good stuff of this. Just got to remember this in this wood, like, because it's hard to remember we're in this wood all the time.
We're off the path this time.
Just got to try and look at a few trees just to...
We've got this one with that big hole in front of us, like right beside it.
I will leave it, we'll come back when it's there, got big stuff.
Aye. But just going to show though, you do have to go off the path, didn't you? We'd never have done that because you can't see it from here.
I see it great from here.
Aye, when you stand back, I noticed.
I will leave it anyway.
Aye. I lifted the camera up and looked down at it, so all the light was getting in. Right, I'll get back up this end. We'll sort of spread out a little bit, and we've got a better chance of finding something that way. Right, just up there in the holly bush, the wood pigeon. It's actually sitting on the nest. I can just see it. They're all good to see. Where it is there.
It's like, it's even getting it.
I don't know, it's got a big dog next to it. See what I mean? It's got a big dog next to it. You're not in there. It's still too low. Still too low. Try a little bit. It's, I didn't. You're pointing it too low, don't you? Again? I pull it back. It's, you're definitely not on it, you're on the edge of the nest, like, look.
That way?
You're on the edge of the nest, like, the camera's pointing at the edge.
So it's too high?
Aye. But then it might be... They're kind of base. Alright, it's like... Do you know when you were on it?
Aye.
You were on the edge, now like the nest's flat, like...
You want to try like timber.
If you look at the camera,
I know
it's like, you were like that. You know, like that was the nest and you were like that. You were too close and...
I didn't know if you want to bother trying to...
if you stand back and watch from there, I might be able to...
Go on, have a go.
And then you can tell us I'm in the right place. But I'll have to stand on there and pull myself back a bit.
Yeah. You want... Is the camera still on?
Aye. Aye. I'll have to edit it out, look. I'm not worried about the camera, but not. I'll get a hold of this, ready. Can we get this one through? Right, we've just come out of there.
Oh, trying to get into the pit.
It was really thick inside. We couldn't quite.
Couldn't get a camera.
I couldn't get it above the nest properly. We tried. I don't know if we're getting a good clip or not.
Yeah.
But hopefully there might be something on there worth salvaging. But
everybody's wanting to look like a couple of weirdos in there.
in a holly bush. Two old men in a tree. That was in. I was in for a walk in the woods.
See this? There's a hole in the tree down there.
Aye.
It looks like a woodpecker. It would be great if it was, because it would be quite easy to want to.
It's like unusually that it's on the leaning side, you know. It should be underneath.
We'll have a look at it.
Right, I'll put a camera on and we'll get down there. Right, this is the hole what Philip was on about.
I don't know if it is a woodpecker or not, but it looks quite up when you see the way it's kind of.
It's been used. I mean, you can see around the edges. It's all hollowed and that. Like in.
There's another one across on this bird.
There's a little blue tip up there.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Looking at what?
Because it's definitely not a fresh made.
No, it's looking at us.
This one looks good though.
Yeah, it's coming down. It's just there in the holly.
We'll leave it.
Aye. I knew that was the one, the way it was sitting up there long. Aye. We'll see what we can get it on then.
We'll set the camera on with a set of speed. Probably just speed.
So we just stand here? Because then it's too far away otherwise.
I'll just see the guns in there.
Aye, it's definitely alarmed. It was. I knew straight away what it was up there. I'll zoom in on the hole a little bit. Leave the camera on record. It should only take it a couple of minutes to go back in if it's gonna go back in. Let me stand a little bit further. I've got, like I was saying, I've got that trained on that wall, but the blue tit just went into this wall.
The wood there, blackies, so it's nesting in our woodpeckers.
It's in and out there regular, so.
I'll just get zoomed close. How you just.
Aye, it's like it should look okay.
We'll stand back over here.
Right, so we're stood back at quite a distance there. We've seen it gone in and out from the distance.
We're not going to spend too much time. I just want to have a good search of this, didn't we?
We need to search all the wood.
I don't know if it's feeding or building. We're not really sure.
We're not sure. Yeah, it just went straight back in again. There was us thinking we're too close.
It's not bothered about what
there's another one on the top. That'll drop in a minute.
I'm trying to see.
They must have big chicks.
I think
they're in two regular, aren't they?
It's definitely feeding out.
Let's just come up one of them. I'm sure I've just seen it at the front of the wall. Oh, well, that's good. It's nice.
We'll
nice to see stuff like that.
Wait till they come back.
I'm just going to zoom out a little bit so people can see the whole, like the whole thing, you know. I was zoomed in quite close on the whole to get a good view of it, but you know, it's nice to see the whole.
It landed on the top, didn't it?
It landed on the top of the branch.
In there, why?
Two of them went in. I think only one's come out. I'm not sure. There we go.
Lost them away.
Aye.
Right, we'll get away.
We'll get away through what I was wanting to find.
Well, in the wood for like what? 30 minutes?
30 minutes, we've found 3 already. There's been times when we're coming here and finding out.
Too early, I think, when we come off.
It is.
Enthusiastic, you know. How they can get away.
Well, we're just looking into here, Philip.
Something just popped up quickly. I mean, I didn't see what it was. It could have been a bird. Could have been a moose. A mouse. I took a moose's jolly for a mouse. I think, you know.
Canadian. Big elk behind the tree.
Could have been like, you know, something like that, but I didn't really get to see it.
It sort of makes you want to get in and have a look, but
you didn't because you didn't know what it is.
I know. A little bit apprehensive.
Probably a little weasel or something.
Aye. It's a weird little place. A lot of bird crap doing in the rooms here. That's just like our pigeons up ahead. I know. I'm going to have to get in.
Could just be a little there.
There might even be a nest in the back of there, like, but I'm sort of like backstepping, ready to jump.
I couldn't resist.
I nearly hit myself. I'll tilt the camera back and like see if I can get it zoom. There's not many holly branches in the way.
I don't know, so it definitely was in there though.
I couldn't tilt the camera back any further. I'm gonna have to go inside this.
We'll wait, whatever's in there is not going to come back out.
No. I can't get the camera in for all the branches. The hole's big enough, you know, if I can get it down an hour. I'll see if I can get it on this side. I'm going to have a try.
Serious?
I'm definitely serious. No, but it's good enough. I love it. You drop my camera and run it from the glass. I can get over the top, I can see in there nearly. If it's a bird, you are. I'm saying if it's a bird, I'll be able to see that on the screen, or if there's a nest in there. Now, like when I get back and put it on computer or something.
You get the bottom of the GoPro would have went in better.
Because otherwise, I cannot see any type of nest in there, mate. Might be a little mouse.
Probably like a little mouse.
A little mouse or something in the side in there. Probably a mouse I might have tangled up. Right. We'll try it. It'll be on camera, whatever it is. If there's anything there. I'll just put the camera back on there. flew off the top of there. There was woodpeckers in it, but it snapped in half where the nest was a couple of years ago. But this is looks like an old jays. Could be on building, I don't know. It's not as full of crap as what there would be if it was old. Now there'd be leaves and alkanes in there. So that could be a fresh one. It's just hard to tell. We'll have to come back to that. Just in case, because they just look like a bundle of sticks, twigs. But that's exactly how you would find the jays. That branch had probably just been blew down in the winter. So it could be a new one. I'll put the camera back on. We're still in the same bits of woodland. There's a bit of a hole in here. You see there's a nest, or there's been a nest. It's a strange one. One to come back to with a torch. Useless, forgets the torch every time. We're still in the same wood now, obviously, but this looks like it's being used. Just not sure what by. We'll come back to that with a torch. Uselessly keep forgetting it. Well, this is another one. It's either a blue tip or grey tip. We cannot see the hole properly because it gangs in and doing.
As soon as you get close to them, they're like...
Oh, it's an angry one. It's getting this little camera in there. Wait, this is the handy cam. I'm not sure because it gangs all the way down.
It's good.
You can hear the thing hissing like. Don't know if it's a blue tip or grey tip.
You see, you know?
Cannot see it on the camera. It's like a skinny little slit of the tree down there. I can see something in there, I'm just...
That's definitely in there.
Disturbing it a bit there. It's one of them that's not gonna come out. So we'll leave it. That's another one, I suppose.
It's just a deer.
Like hole nesting birds, what we can't get into. Blue tips. That's if it's another blue tip, that'll be the third one. Yeah.
Dog tips.
Alright. It's an explicit channel this week.
Always keep watching.
Aye. Right, so I'll put the camera back on again. Just for this. There's a hole in the tree up there. I'm not sure if it's a woodpecker or blue tip, grey tip, whatever. Not even sure if the thing guns in. Doesn't look like it guns in. Oh. Right. tops
like
of
a
it.
crack that. That's probably out. That's the sort of tree you would have been up when you were a kid, wouldn't you?
Oh, aye.
Like them skinny little branches. Every 40 foot off the ground.
And I would have been at the bottom guiding you. There's a branch to the left.
I mean, I've had time before, like when you get to them dead thin branches, you get kind of nervous, but you just wanted to have a look, didn't you?
Just to get in. Get on, don't want to get back down. Top of a birch. Would have been probably. Yeah. I can hear the great tits singing up there, like I just didn't know. We're finding a lot of the little. Aye. I'm looking around to see if I can spot any holes anyway, because they seemed.
Good for the little blue tits and
these,
I wouldn't mind finding the coat tit and that actually.
Yeah,
you know?
it's just dropped down. These two seem alarmed. There is blue tits and grey tits. They're all over. Aye, like the little coal tit or the willow tit type thing.
We found the coal tits in here once before, years ago.
Aye, it was in a little crevice at the bottom of the tree.
At the base, aye.
It was feeding chicks in a nut regular. We've got a bit of video footage of it. It's in one of the walks from like 6, 7 years ago.
Probably the first year, not it?
Aye.
I hope we'll get back.
Aye, let's see what else we can find. Just put the camera on. What we thought was like a blackbird or something in there. The
From a
jade.
distance, and it's a nice low one.
Aye, the jade just blasted out from it. Such a squawk as it went.
This is what we've been looking for, nice easy low jades.
Look at it. It looks quite flimsy, the nest, doesn't it? But I bet it looks substantial from the inside.
Only a good 6 foot off the ground.
Aye, and get the camera over the top of that quite easy. I'm just adjusting the. I nearly got you on camera there when I was trying to catch the jade.
It was a kind of fright actually.
It just blasted out and squawked.
We're going to try and film it like sitting there. But
Aye. Quite a shy bird. I'm surprised it sat there as long as what it did. I'm going to tilt that back a bit more.
Well, that'd be because
Aye, I can hear magpies doing it now. Bunch of eggs.
Aye, they just get. Aye. I can see at least 4. It's tiny on the little screen, like. But
Aye, I'm going to lift the GoPro over the top of the nest properly, because I can't. It's like quite low. Just in case these aren't showing up properly.
Aye, but a good bunch of eggs on here.
Ah, look, that's a good one. Oh. Have a look. Good enough place for something. Go check them. Camera back on. You can see bits of white fluff in the trees here, and bits on the floor in places and in this tree. But when you look up here, it looks like a squirrel's drape. Probably it's a grey squirrel. Use all that type of material. Old seats we got the found somewhere. Cushion material. Bit of a sinkhole where they used to do all the mine works in here years ago. Bit of a hole there. It doesn't gone in, but give it a few yet. Goes in a little bit, it'll get in deeper. Another hole in the tree here. Not sure. So let's check them all. Make a clean look on here. Right. We're checking what we think could be a blackbird's. Well, it's in the thick of the holly.
Could be an old one.
Aye. So I can get this camera over the top.
You can see him.
I can see just no, it's too much coverage, like I can't even push the camera.
Not too far.
No, it seems to be looking. There's leaves on top of it, and I cannot see in there properly. There's a ton of leaves over the top of it. It was worth checking. Right, put the camera back on, and up there's a canny sized nest up there.
It's definitely not a drake because it's out of sticks.
No, it's flat on the top, isn't it?
Crows, it's not big enough for a buzzard, so is it? They're huge.
Aye, they are big,
Kite
but
and kites. When we've seen them in the Gilwood, they're
massive.
yeah,
It just looks exposed, and it is quite deep by about 2 foot. But there's no sign of the birds, no. Well, now the crow's been nesting here. We've seen the kite in here a few times, but not the deer. It would be over the top of a carlin. It's the same one the buzzard.
but as soon as you get close to them, that's it, a circle, didn't it?
They'd be over the top circling and like carlin, but no sign of nout. Carrion crow doesn't do that.
Sun's getting in.
Aye. Nice and sunny for a change. Right, we'll plod on. See what we can find a few more. Put the camera back on. Another one of them sinkholes. Old bell shop. See a lot of mining in this village of where what one. We came through here a couple of months, probably a month ago, and we're finding getting nout. But we did. It's been canny. So we'll keep looking. Well, we just came out of that port, climbed the fence, looked at this. But there is bits of twigs and that in here.
I think you see bits of moss and all, can't you though? Can you really see? I think the camera's pointing down, I can see the back of the tree, Ken.
Aye. Pointing down a bit further. See if I can get over the top. I've got that viewfinder the wrong way. Like that. The sun's reflecting off it.
So apparently you're seeing you still got the back of the tree, you need to kind of... Can you see?
There's a nest in there, isn't it?
It's definitely a nest.
I'll tilt the viewfinder a bit more because I couldn't see it properly.
Is that it? There's something in the middle there, I don't know, it's just a bit of wood. Can you see?
Aye.
See it in the middle?
Uh-huh.
There's something little, it looks like an egg, but it might just be a bit of wood or something.
Aye.
Lots of shot like it.
I'm not sure. It'll be on camera, whatever it is. Oh. I was looking into here because there's stuff in this bit. I don't know if it just fell through from the top.
You move with the wood.
1 minute. I can see loads of grass and that down in here. But you can get in from down the other side, now in the front. 1 minute. 1 minute, I'll just get this bit. It looks like there's a nest up there because all the materials come down through the hole, you know, when they've been putting the stuff in the bottom. It all fell through. Oh. I'm just not sure, it might even be a blackbird. It looks that kind of material.
I can't see it, I'm just not high enough.
Aye. Might even be a stock doves in there or something, I don't know.
Some twigs though, but it doesn't look
Aye.
big. You know what I mean?
Aye, I've got it on camera, like, whatever it is.
Still couldn't see
It's,
the tip of it.
remains of stuff up there. What's fell down. Right. I put the camera back on because there was a pair of robins. One was across there, one was here in the holly.
It's like 6 foot in front of it.
We've seen it flying out of here as we approached.
You didn't get the camera on time like it was
No.
just sitting there.
I was trying to do it nice and slowly, so not to disturb it, like make it fly away. But I'm gonna have a look under here and see if it seemed interested to get back. So it flew into here and back out when we were approaching. It's just up above us. Could be under that stump somewhere. It's the sort of place you would find them, but I'm looking and I can't see now. Unless they're always big enough to spot. Could be at this side as well. You can hear that woodpecker again behind her. It's up there somewhere. Great spotted woodpecker, cheeping. I heard that one more coming around as well. It's gonna be in here somewhere.
Oh, it's heading up this path then.
Aye. Did you? Right, we've come out of there and we've,
So, I was
Like-
interrupting again. As usual.
no, you were going to say
I
it's
don't
been
know what
about
I kinda get-
3 hours or
Aye,
something?
like that.
Aye, we've had a good old walk all the way up and down through the woods, back and forwards, but
It's actually took a little because it's all been right through the middle, so it's all like
it's like you're marching,
Good,
like lifting your legs
good.
up to go through the brambles and that, aren't you? My legs are dead.
It's worth looking through though.
Aye, but
Mostly,
we've
how many blue tits? 2?
3, I think, in total. Something like that. And then there was the jays and a few other bits of holes and that what we looked in, the old nest. There was wood pigeons. We're not sure if we got the camera over the top of that,
I
like.
think we did, like,
Nah,
don't want to get in there.
that was definitely an awkward one, that one.
Good one. See,
Aye.
I prefer, now we're going to, well, it's good for what nest you find,
Uh-huh.
but apart from that, I'm not keen on being up there. I prefer to be in the woods. Maybe.
Aye. We've definitely found a lot more the deer than what we generally find. It's been a good one. Aye. Right,
back,
so,
back
aye,
to the car.
back to the car and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.